Hello everyone and welcome to this Weekly Forex Forecast with me, Evan Vidal, and you, the YouTube community of EvanFX. This week we're going to go through dollar, yen, Aussie, euro, pound, New Zealand, and the other currency pairs you want us to go through. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future. And, as we all know, this webinar does not contain any investment advice, only for educational purposes. So, have fun, enjoy, and laugh together. You have one chance, one moment to make everyone feel welcomed. So today I do really appreciate if you comment, if you discuss, and if you have positive impacts in this chat today. What can we say about you, Abbas? I've already said it, Abbas. I have said it. And it's in the YouTube channel info. Like, dude, do your research, bro. Come on. Pay attention. Alright, we have Chris John Wright, sounds like a British. We have Abbas from Bahrain. We have Ahmad Sudin, sorry. Ahmad, for Indonesia. We have Alai, we have Sami from Oman. Fantastic, everyone. Great. So, where do we start? Where do we go? Sorry by this slow start today, by the way. Streamlabs was having a bad day. It's a Sunday today. He was a bit tired. Good evening, Stefan. Now we have really come together as a community today. And by the way, finally, my YouTube Weekly Forex Forecasts posts and salaries are starting to pick up again. So, boom. Thank you for that, people. And as we have been right about November, December, January, February, March, so far. Boom. Sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. I have a little bit about myself. I have been trading this thing for 7 years now. I have been trading successfully for most of that time. There's 1 year in the beginning that I did everything on this planet to make money on this Forex thing. I tried binary options. I tried trading bots. I tried breakout strategies. I tried moving averages. I tried MACD, RSI, stochastics. What else? Managed money. Not managed money. I tried having my friends do it. I tried every possible living thing, and I have come to the conclusion that using pivot points and price action and the trend and trend reversals when you're not right to be the most viable situation. I have also come to the conclusion that there is more research, there's more knowledge to be learned about this market that would at least make you able to tell your grandma that, hey, where's dollar going right now? You can't tell your grandma that it's going because of MACD is crossing over to the upper side you're going to buy. That doesn't work out. And if she's a bit more clever than just that, she will just see through it as, I can make a bot doing that. Okay, so work. All right. Thomas is coming in any important news during this week. Okay, we can start there. Okay. I was already live earlier today with my YouTube membership students. I think it was pretty solid, And what is the difference between that webinar and this webinar is that webinar, it was packed. This one is a bit more fun and joy. So this week for you, Sami, and I went way more deeper into this one. But I have a couple of ones that is interest rate positions. There is ECB on Thursday. that would probably make Euro run for targets on Wednesday. So you might take a day off on Thursday and Friday. Happy trading for that. And there was a BOC somewhere. Where is the BOC? Bank of Canada. Canada is on Wednesday. So those are the most important trading things this week. Then there's consumer price, consumer price, consumer price, consumer price. China export increased. Damn. Boom. For those who are in my mentorship group, I hope you understand what this means. For those who are not in my mentorship group, I do hope you understand it still, but I'm going to say one thing. It starts with an A and it starts with an N, and I hope you will get the connection. This is important news for Australia. This is important news for New Zealand. All right. And then we have the stimulus package that was passed on Senate yesterday. That means the House is the only one left. And then there is the president. Now, this House in America is controlled by Democrats. So it was passed 50-49. So great. I think that is viable. I think that's most likely now. So are we now going to start pricing that in? That's what I'm playing this week. Only thing works sentiment and PIO, whatever PIO is. Pivot points and COT. Should we go through the COT report as well, people? Really? Should we go through that? So we just have to do... Why am I doing this with you? Is this boring? This is not boring because, okay? Because we need knowledge before we go for technical analysis. So, the Australian one was, I think it was taking profit. It was taking profit on shorts, adding more buys. That is, ding, good on you, good on you, good on you, good on you. Britain was taking profit on shorts. That would make it more bullish. And longs taking profit. So overall, more bullish. Bang. So Australia was more bullish. Pound was more bullish. Okay. Canada was more bullish. Great. So CAD up, pound up, Aussie up, Euro. I will start with Euro and then dollar, and then we'll continue. Euro was more short, longs taking profit, so 11,000 shorts. Aye. But still, heavily biased to the upside. What does this mean? Short-term volatility to the downside. One and only. For the US dollar index, the last one to be done is 53 profit taking and more longs coming in. Okie dokie. That means dollar bullishness. Okay. In the reports that I have read, should I say that to you guys or should I not say that to you guys? In the reports that I've been reading is that it's temporarily. It's just for some time being, okay? Great. So we have some talking. Oh, whoa, Abbas says, Abbas, you have really found your keyboard today. You do fundamental question. Yeah, fundamental question, bro. Now, stimulus pass Senate. Retailers will go for buy, so expect dump and then rise long term. That is the funny question. Because if you go into what retail traders did last time we had a stimulus check, let's go back into Australian dollar, for example, and then back in December. They were net short and increasingly net short. Price was going higher in this time, but they were shorting. So I don't know. Are they going to short again? Probably. I don't know where they get their information from. But let this be a reminder for everyone here. We want them to come to our team because we make money. We don't want to buy a dollar, and if we buy dollar, I'm not going to break someone's leg, but can we just don't do it? Because that's not like, okay, fine, you can make 500 pips on the bullish run, great. But if you make 1,000 or 1,500 on the bear run on dollar, wouldn't that be greater? In a counter trend to the bigger trend, the counter trend is we don't know where it is, we don't know where it ends. So there is question marks, question marks, question marks. We know this, and we know when it turns higher. But as long as we are counter trending, we have this amazing ability to have strong pullbacks. Okay, great. Good night. Hi, how are you? Can you do analysis gold, Javid? I will. So the COT, in my opinion, is a dump and a bump in the short term. Okay. Even geocorrectives then moves up. Screenshot it. It's correlation. Okay. Forget the economic calendar. The trend is your friend to the end. The economic calendar, the takeaway LLI is there is interest rate meeting on Wednesday. There's an interesting meeting on Thursday. There's a CPI report, and there is some unemployment. It's not, we're not trading it. We're only going to be there. In our minds, we know that the market will then maybe run to take profit early. We might see a large move when that happens. That means you need to protect your capital, and you need to be break even or better. You might even want to take profit. It impacts your trading once you are in profit. But if you didn't get any trades that week, then who cares? And it might even be a move that goes in your direction, because news, in my view, goes it just emphasizes on what is already going to happen. Because central banking policy affects the economy, trying to push the economy in one direction, and in the end, the economy is going to respond with a massive amount of free money. They're going to spend the money in the end. If it takes 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, doesn't really matter. So they are manipulating the market, yes. But yeah, let's go. What Tiger KSA says, what do you think about EURUSD? Best area to buy? We'll wait for pullback. COT 16 years bull year. Treasury auctions this week are also important. Yes. So, someone asked for gold. We can do gold. What have I said ever since that day? Probably since that day as well, I said, we're going to go higher. I said, we'll probably have a pullback, and then we're going to go higher. And I think I said 19th of February was the high. I was wrong. Okay? I know that. But I was right about this one, I was right about that one, but not that one. Okay. Now, today, we have a bearish price action. What are we going to do? We're going to sit on our hands and say, hey, that might be a good price. We can go to monthly and say, probably 1650 might also be a good trade. Okay? Now, how do we do that? We want price to be higher than 1720. Because now we've done all the research in the world that just goes us, we just go to the charts and say, okay, what do we need to do? We need to do that. Okay, boom. Once price is above 1720, we'll be looking for buys and we're going to go higher. Price is bearish, market is bearish, everything says bearish. But I'm thinking I'm going to go higher. I'm going to take my flag to the grave and bury it there. Yeah, patience. Because patience pays, right? Month over month are in stop hunt mode, so fundamentally the DXY is supposed to go south anyways, yes. Can I share my EJ view? What is EJ view? Is that Euro yen move? Maybe, yeah, sure. Just say it. So what we're currently looking for is bullish price action, price to go above 1720, and we'll take it from there. Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. Now, when stimulus comes out, this is going to say goodbye. It might even not even give you a pullback. Have that in mind, that when gold goes, it says adios and bye-bye. Okay? So someone asked for euro dollar analysis. Currently, we have support at around 1900s. Is that a good price? Is that a good time? Are you having a good time? Well, the only question is it 1900s or is it 1850 you're going to go for? I don't know where the market is going to take us. But what I do know is I'm going to be with it once it's turned. So I'm preparing for the turn before the turn happens. I know about something that's not in this chart. That would be amazing. Okay? So I'm thinking, what if I get a double bottom, higher high, above 1970, and then a pullback? I might take it. I might also take it on the open, depending where we open up. Nat gas, chief. Oh, bro, I forgot to tell you a joke today. Damn, I forgot to tell you the joke. What was the joke about? Oh man, I was laughing. I was laughing so hard. I guess everyone knows about the zonkey joke I told you guys. I have to think about it. You think Nat Gas will? Yeah, we have a trade there, by the way. 1740.50 to take retailers out. I think that's too far down, Labas. I think that's too far down. There is more news coming for oil. What do you think? Price is very high and reached target. Is it a good day to short it? I saw that Chris says sell crude oil at 66. First of all, second of all, third of all, and fourth of all, I will do euro. Then we'll do oil. But there is something that is that you need to understand about oil. I think we're going up to 21.20, and I'm going to hold it until 125. If anyone is with me to 125, whenever I get that, I will take profit to 125. Okay? Boom. 300, 400, 500 pips. Okay, let's take it. 500 pip move. That's what we are planning right now. No scalping. No jokes. 500 pip move. Yeah. Now, I understand Jabas, but I also don't want price to go too far because that means I need to wait for so long. You know what I mean? I never get time. Never get time for that. I think I have to go to my. I think I have to go and listen to a video. Do I have time for that? I can take a joke later. I'll have to prepare for that joke. Why did I forget that? Why did I forget that? Yeah. Okay, this one is bad. It's bad. I do remember now. What is Beethoven's favorite? What is Beethoven's favorite fruit? What is Beethoven's favorite fruit? Anyone? Yeah, I do understand that, though. I do understand that that retail is on mostly in the buying, but when you drag the price in the direction, they will start selling again, anyways. I was like, what's the matter with you? Okay, I will tell you the joke then. What did they call him? Mozart? No. Beethoven. Fruit. Banana. So the reason why oil to go higher was that the reason why oil is going higher is because Saudi Arabia is still not cutting their production. So there's less supply, there's still more demand. So that's why prices is gonna go higher. That was until April. And price is supposed to turn around soon. I will hope that prices turn around when the market thinks we're going to increase supply again. I don't know what the price is, but I will go with more the fundamental is OPEC and Saudi Arabia and what the producers do, because that's physically what is going to happen. The charts, the technical charts, is just a representation of that. The charts doesn't move the market. The charts, the pivot points, doesn't move the market. It's the fundamental reasons: supply, production, demand, cars, fuel, manufacturing, stuff like that. But then you can also say that demand is pretty constant, but the fluctuation is then the anticipation of future price versus supply versus production. So currently we're going to go higher, but do you believe me if I say that we're going to have a dip soon? Maybe not now. It might be until May or April. But generally speaking, June is supposed to be a low. That might happen. That we might go down. And yes, I do understand your sells. I do understand your willingness to sell, but it's not bearish yet. You can't sell it right now. And fundamentally, supply-wise, or supply and demand-wise, it is supposed to go higher because they've cut production. Okay? Yeah. Why? So when do you use the pivot point chart? When I want to find entries. So I would say that probably around 63, 65 would be a good place to start buying. Like down here at support and resistance. But if you go into 62, I don't think that's a good thing though. But, you know, something like that. So I would wait for this price in the weekly. But I might also go down to daily and say, hey, I'm going to buy it on the daily. But yeah, something like that. So 64, $2 down. Great. Fantastic. Abbas, I've already told you what my email is. I'm wondering why you're still asking me. And if you really want to find my emails, it is in the description. It's in the description of this live. Like, bro, do you need eyes? Yeah, isn't it? No, maybe actually not. Oh, it's not in my email. Okay, no. Okay, so how many times are you gonna ask me that? And I'm giving it to you in the beginning, all the way up there. Okay, and then in the comment section of most of my previous videos, it is in the comment section. Okay. Great. And if you really want to talk to me, you can just join the Discord channel. Like, it's free. Like you can use a web page. You don't need to download anything. You don't need to buy anything. I would give you a faster response. Chief, just for the info, stimulus package has been approved by the Senate, but they need to approve from the House and the President. Heartache, the Democrats are controlling the House and the President's Democratic, so it's going to go through. It is done. It's literally just done. So, yes, you can start saying it will be priced in now. Yeah. Yeah. What else? We have 27 people right now, and we have only 6 likes. I only got 6 likes for that bad joke? Really, people? Come on. So, I have said... And then there's an at between Forex and Budo. Hard, Abbas. Like, you have to do better. You have to start doing better research than that. You're not going to be my research assistant with that attitude. If you can't even Google. Tiger says, last week everyone talked about the pin bar candle on the USD weekly chart, which after it failed. How could you never notice that? Because I don't trade it. Because I don't really... It doesn't really bother me. I want price to come down to 1900s. And if it triggered a sell, whatever that candle did, it doesn't really bother me. Well, thank you for giving me a better price. I can start buying now. Thumbs up. So, Tiger, you have to understand, whatever my analysis is might not be your analysis. Whatever my rules are might not be your rules. But I've tried candlesticks, and it failed me miserably. Oh, I failed the candlesticks. I don't know, who cares? Who is going to be blamed? So, if I failed to understand these charts, it doesn't really give me profitability. But what I'm going to teach you, what I'm talking about today, has given me profitability. Should I then go back into my losing strategy to figure out how to do candlestick patterns? You get me, bro? I'm not here to say that it's a shitty thing or it's a bad thing or whatever. But I have found my way, and I hope that you also find your way. And if you can teach me a profitable strategy on candlesticks, great. I will be happy to listen to you. I will be talking to you. Might be the best friend. But I respect your view. You are entitled to your view. Pound yen on the daily, on the weekly. Okay. Is this a double top that we've all been waiting for? By the way, the stimulus checks that is coming out doesn't impact yen that much as dollar. So I don't know if I'm taking a day off on the yen or just leaving the profits, just let them be. Maybe this one should have a correction, but would have been a pretty good thing that would happen, so I can get some more profits. But I'm mostly annoyed that I didn't get that sell. Why? Because that would be a good idea. I thought it was a good idea. So I've sold this one. So I should have been bullish, but now I'm turning bearish. Mostly because we had a discussion. I had a discussion with someone and figured out that the taxation thing is not going to happen this year so much because they didn't really make money last year. So the weakness might not happen. And they also signaled, the BOJ signaled ETF purchases, which also weakens the currency. So, yeah, fun, they said, eh? That's March for you. So, what are we doing? What are we going to do? April is supposed to be a low. April, somewhere in April. April is supposed to be a low. So, if we do that and then done, great, fantastic. But How? So what do we do now? We can take pound yen and say, as long as we are in the buy zone, as long as we are above 148, we are golden. It doesn't mean it cannot fall. That's what you have stop losses for, below 1% of your trading account. But it means that we are still going to go attempting to buy. The thing is, this was never touched. This was never touched. And this was touched. Okay, so that is a danger of price coming down to retake that price and then go higher. I have seen that before. That is your plan Z, whatever, last plan in the equation. So, if you are a buyer of the pound yen, you probably have seen that you had a buy entry on Friday at 49.50. If price comes down to 149, you would take it higher up to 150, 150. And you're done, you're dusted, and stop loss below 148.50. Gone. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. Never look at candles, though. Yeah. So, I do think candlestick pattern only confuses you. Only makes you more confused than you've ever been. So, if I can tell you, look at what the Fed does, read what the Fed wants to do, read what other banks are talking about the Fed wants to do, then you might get a better understanding in a year. So every time, every week, you read those boring reports, and I'm giving you who you just read about, you might learn something in the end. Trading Forex is not a computer game. It's about brains, knowledge, putting that into a trading plan, training your buys, knowing when you're wrong, knowing when you're right, adding when you're right, going out and taking a walk when you're wrong. And I have known people that has taken 200 pips losses. And I feel very bad for them because in my mind, humble mind, I would say they don't know how to take losses. I would say, and I would advocate until I die, that the best trader might be the best one to take stop losses. Okay? It was supposed to come now in March up until February, up until March, Sudin. Okay? So, what should go for? So, I will go higher, pound yen. Great. I have done euro dollar already. I want a reversal. I want price up to 121.20 and up to 125. That's a 500 pip move. Stop loss below here, and it hasn't reversed yet, so I'm still waiting for that to happen. Okay, good. Looking for Euro USD bull, Hardik. You were saying it reached 618. Yeah, I did. I think I did. That's cool. 618 of the November move, I think it was. Should it be 618 area here? Yeah, somewhere around there. So yeah, so that is 618 of the November move. Okay, great. We're still having this move higher. Then we have Euro Pound. So someone went over the rainbow when skies are blue. We had, I don't know what that was about last week, but something was definitely sideways. Now we went lower and we went higher. And I don't know what's going wrong. And we went sideways all week. We went a bit lower and then sideways. No, thank you. No. Who asked for that? Who is it? Haman. I'll buzz it. You are my friend. But I wouldn't trade it. As a deep, humble, namaste, so humble person as I am, I wouldn't let you trade in this market. As much as you can make money here, well, it would be great. But it's like trying to find the highway in the desert. In Sahara, okay? Or in the desert between Dubai and Oman. It is pretty difficult to find a highway in the desert. You probably have to go for miles, kilometers and kilometers and kilometers to find something, and it might be forever. Currently, there is no market here. It doesn't trend. It doesn't go higher, high, higher, low. It doesn't go lower, lower, lower. It doesn't go lower, low, lower, high. It doesn't do this, so I can't give it to you. Hello, James! Any news we should be aware about? There is interesting meeting on Canada, on Euro. There is a CPI this week. Have your eyes open on forexlive.com and you should be updated. And I will update you guys in the mentorship group. Maybe I should do that. I would just say those are in the mentorship group, and there's a couple of those I can see that. I will go through before I sleep and before I die tonight. I will go through it with you before I die. Okay, before I pass out tonight, I will tell you everything. I don't feel I can say everything here. Silver, please. All right, we have a YouTube member that is an amazing person, an amazing baker. You have asked for silver. Silver is incoming. You are my fire, the one desire. You are. I want this to go higher. And then I don't know, yeah, I think I want above it. Whoops. I think maybe I should be a clown. Maybe I shouldn't be a forex trader. Maybe I should be a clown. Or it's hard to say, I should be a comedian. I just need to find better jokes. And like I told my brother-in-law a joke so much, I could see him blush through the phone. He takes jokes very well, but that one was a bit too far. So I'm not going to tell it to you people. I'm not going to tell that joke to you guys. That one was, Hardy, you can call me tomorrow. I will tell it to you. So, because I will be only between me and you and not the rest of the world. So, I'm thinking we need to be above 26.15. So the reaction to the stimulus package is kind of like that. Okay? I'm anticipating no pullbacks. And if you're trading silver, I will call it a 625 trade, both for gold and silver. It is variably good. I know it's not always good. But if we have a very strong market, that is the way. You can also go down to daily time frame for daily entries. But yeah, it might just be losing you out. So be worried about that. To the higher side, up to 127 or higher. I think maybe this is the move forward to 124. I don't like this thing anymore. What's bothering my computer? Okay, so Euro New Zealand, Sammy. I would do that. Hardik, be aware about lockdowns news. Oh my god, it's getting at. Well, actually, Norway, the prime minister said they're going to announce something on Tuesday, and they're calling it an uphill. So I'm wondering, what the heck is that all about? Damn. Anyways, Sammy, I wanted to make a plan, but curfew has been messing us up. Jokes is on the house. I hope your party was okay this weekend, Hardy. Hope you're recovered. But okay, we only have 8 likes today. What did I do wrong? You don't like my voice? Oh yeah. That's a funny one. Just gonna find, you know, my own YouTube thing. We have, I'm one view away from 500 though. Hi, Ivan. So, Stefan, take it easy. I want this to go higher. It's currently not going. It's currently going lower, and that's that. So, Euro New Zealand is a weird one. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this one. It doesn't trend. Range. So range bound. So we can still go higher, but I think it's actually going to go lower. So if it breaks the previous low at 66, 65, 60, then you can take it lower. All right. You all good on that? We all good. So that is my YouTube channel. No, the Weekly Forex Forecast for this week. I only have one view left. So if there's one guy, woman, that has not watched it, you're very much you're much welcome to see that. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, more. So, what else? We can then go through Aussie Dollar and say we're looking for double bottom, higher high, higher low. We have to break above 77 before we take it higher. Euro, we need to be above 1750, 1770, 1970 before we start buying again. Pound, we need to be above 139 before buying again. But 137.5 is my perfect buy-in trade that I want to have. So that's a good price, by the way. Pound yen, maybe down to 140.49 and then higher. New Zealand, we might want to go above 71.80 and then higher. Australian dollar, CAD, no, use American dollar, Canadian dollar, is what? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's supposed to get weak in April. April, weak. This pair is going to be weak in April, so we have 3 weeks left for that. So we can go higher for that matter and then turn down, or you can just turn down now and then go back up again and then fall in April. Whatever. Currently, it's just a mess, and that's how my chart is going to be. It's just messy. Okay, so don't bother looking at this. Jump, jump, jump over it. I try to jump, at least. Euro pound another week, then big rally coming. Ja, danke, meine, kannche, Ahnung, maybe. You need a justification, like euro and pound is supposed to be strong and weak together. So if you need something to drag pound and you need something to drag euro down for it to go down, or opposite, pound is very strong at the moment. So you need to find something weak for euro to happen. The ECB meeting, maybe? This week on Thursday? Probably could give you some support for the downside. But other than that, I don't want you to trade it. Okay? I really don't want you to trade euro, pound. I won't. So, I have taken off the monetization on my weekly forecast, and my finances are bleeding because I normally get, what is it, like $5 a video? Maybe it wasn't that even. I think I got like $1. So right now I don't get my $1. And I do hope that you have subscribed to this channel, that you have liked this video, and that you also are a YouTube member. I also hope that you are a Discord member, and the Discord link is in the description, the first one. If you need my help, you can go to my Discord, and I will contact you, or you can contact me. We can chat, we can have a Zoom meeting, and I will try to help you as much as I can. That's why I'm here, to help you becoming a better Forex trader. I am Dollar Bear. I am Aussie Bull, Euro Bull, Pound Bull, New Zealand Bull, CAD Bull, and then Yen Bull Bear. I haven't really figured it out. Maybe I'm Bear on Yen for the time being until it falls, and then I will be buyer when it falls. So I'm going to do dollar this week. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I haven't taken much I haven't taken much trade so far. Last week was very calm, by the way. Only lost something. Was it? It was a small trades. Nothing to mention. So yeah. Other than that, people, I hope you guys are going back to what we started out with earlier in this video. Going through the CO2 reports, look at the trend, where is it going? Last week was not a good one, so just believe that. Look at central bank reports. Look at what ING, Nordea, Westpac, UABO, UOB says, Commerzbank, all those banks. It tells you that has done some kind of research. What do they tell about the market in next week? Do your research, go into the economic calendar, go through the trends on the consumer price, on the unemployment, and all those other indicators, labor, business confidence, and all those things. Make up your opinion and where we're gonna go. It will take you many years, months, days, hours to do that research. It all depends on how fast you start. But in the end, my goal is to make you a better Forex trader. My goal is to make you an expert. And how do you become an expert? Not by sitting on your two thumbs and not doing anything. So knowledge is king. We are winners. And we are winners because we mostly do our research and mostly right. Okay? Until next time, until tomorrow, have a good day. Have a good life. Boom. I love you, my family. We are winners and we're going to win even more. So, to war.